Greetings and welcome to episode 24 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod USA campaign. And this, my friends, how we left it last time, and what a terrific fight we had last time, my friends. We pretty much annihilated, my friends, nearly 8,000 Iroquois warriors, my friends, with a force of just our force of our Marine Expeditionary Force, our elite army. It's single-handedly, with only about 3 or 4 regiments from a reserve army that is coming to aid it. Just those single army with a couple reserves coming in was able to defeat nearly 8,000 Iroquois warriors. My friends, you cannot even believe or even begin to comprehend the task that they did. The absolute overwhelming odds were against them. They really were, but we stood firm, my friends, and we held what was ours in this sort of valley here, as you can see, between these two giant cliffs here, these giant mountains. We held here deep in the valley of the Jacassa Valley. It's also opened up the opportunity for us to take Tellico. That victory really has scattered the Iroquois far and wide, my friends, and the last redoubt here of the Iroquois is here in Detroit, my friends. Michigan is our last sort of goal, as it were. They may still come back, they may still reform, so we have to keep our eyes firmly peeled here, my friends. We really do. But as you can see, we've already got sort of trade going through here, so we have to be very careful that we're not going to be sort of, you know, really caught out here by someone and cutting this road. They cut this road out, trade is cut off here. Have to be very careful, my friends. Before I just sort of do go on, I did have from Lethal Gaming, he wanted me to rename a Legion of the United States the Legion of First Freedom Fighters, so that was done for you, my friends. Anybody else want any units renamed, please let me know. I will do my best to do that for you. But this is how we stand. So as you can see here, this is the force that took and held against overwhelming odds. Indeed, 10,000 Iroquois. I cannot overstate, my friends, the absolute task that these have accomplished. It is probably the single biggest victory I've ever had in any of my campaigns against such overwhelming odds. It was absolutely unbelievable. This is Medal of Honor sort of worthy defense. It really was, my friends. We lost one unit here of cavalry, bravely sacrificed themselves to hold that right flank. It really came under a huge amount of pressure. Had to throw them in to sort of give us that time to reload and to be able to put ourselves on the back foot. But my friends, we've also brought in these gentlemen here, as you can see, down to 18 men. That was the viciousness of the fight here. And also 2 cannons, which absolutely probably tipped the battle in our favour. It really did. The general down to 7 men. He sort of charged all the way in from reinforcements all the way through and got caught in the open. Look at that, 208 men in there. I've got no idea what's going on there whatsoever. That's obviously a glitch. For us to have an artillery battery to have 208 men, which is absolutely insane, but mind you, they can defend themselves very well. As you can see, some of these are going to need replenishment. 45, so we lost 45 men in here. These actually stood up quite well, these 2 regiments. As you can see, they did do their bit, and we do have, I believe this army here just has this regiment here, which was replenishing anyway, so this is pretty much full and ready to go, and with 5 24-pounder artillery batteries ready to go into action. And what I intend to do, because as a reward for their outstanding service, my friends, of this country, we are going to replace these batteries here of 12-pounders with 24-pounders. It'll make them even more powerful and really will hopefully drive home the absolute power here the US has in this region. If we can capture Tellico, we've then pretty much brought everything under our control. But I have to remind you, my friends, that we do have these Iroquois forces still moving around in these areas. I can guarantee you this one will probably aim straight for here. That's why I'm building up this sort of garrison here, to at least be able to defend itself. But I do have the Florida garrison, which is replenishing, and I still have a unit here which is moving out to try and intercept these here. But again, I'm probably actually going to hold these gentlemen just here, just in case we have any trouble from any forces moving this way trying to take out some of our territories. But I can't really see it happening. But always be prepared, my friends, and there's a good chance this battle is going to occur this episode, because there's only one more turn left until they surrender, so they're going to come out and probably try and face us here. A lot of bowmen here and a lot of mob. What do we have here? Do we have... Oh yes, we've got a good battery there, my friends. Beautiful. But I think that's all we can do at the moment. We might as well might as well crack on here with this turn. I'm going to keep these two ships here, these two first rates. I've got a heavy first rate and a first rate ship of the line here. These I'm going to keep in port here just to make sure. And then we're going to have to deal with these Spanish forces here. I really need to remove them. And to do that, my friends, I'm going to send in the Marines here. And the Marines are going to pretty much sort of go on a partisan operation here, removing these sort of these armies, these sort of small units here, bringing them all out and pretty much having to dig them out of the Amazon jungle, as it were, really, not the Amazon jungle, but the jungle here in this sort of rainforest, as it were, deep here in the mountains here of Mexico. So we've got to really have to sort of focus on what we want to do here. A lot of them have just sort of, they just stayed here and stuck here. They've got 24 pounders. They've actually got some pretty good forces here. If they were to combine this into an army, this would be a pretty fearsome army indeed. Look at that. They've even got the Grenadiers here. They're just doing nothing at all, which is very, very strange to me. Because they've got some fantastic units here. And if they would, as I said, come together as a coherent whole, they would give me a lot of trouble. But I've been fortunate enough that they've held off here. But Mexico can look after itself quite well here. As you can see, I'm building some cannon and I'm also getting some rangers. But my friends, let's end this turn here and let us see what happens. We're probably going to get a little bit of raiding going on here, but hopefully soon the Iroquois shall be no more. Let us have a quick look. We're coming in now. Oh, 34,000, that is beautiful. I said the turn. Let's strike forward. I've got my spy moving in. I need to just keep an eye on what's going on here. But Britain, my friends, Britain does concern me just very slightly, because they have got substantial forces here, and they seem to be, oh no, okay, but I'm still getting that sort of, you know, the old spider senses are starting to tingle a bit. You know, when you get that sort of feeling when you think everything is too peaceful, everything is too quiet, they're too nice to us. I just got to make sure we're not caught on the hop here, whilst our military is elsewhere. Prussia, the absolute fiends out of Prussia, but look at France. France that is a vast navy. They've got, whoa, there it is, as expected, my friends, and we're going to take this fight straight away. If we can remove these gentlemen, and we can also take out that other territory, we have removed the menace, the threat of the Iroquois once and for all, my friends. We really have. Let us take this fight. The fight for Michigan begins now. The fight for Detroit begins now, my friends. Possibly the final battle we will have with the Iroquois. It is literally down to that now, because Upper Louisiana has been taken by the French. I'm not sure how, unless they've traded land with the Iroquois and the Iroquois are still alive somewhere else. I'm not 100% sure, but if I can remove them from the continental USA, then we have at least freed ourselves of one of our greatest foes. But again, we have to stand firm here. This is going to be a little bit more difficult, especially if we don't have that sort of, because in the previous battle we had a huge sort of a mountain we were almost on top of, and it just gave us that beautiful overlook, that great advantage there in the arcing fire that came down upon them. But we have to make use of whatever we've got here. But 4 batteries of artillery should be beautiful, and should do us really, really, really well here if we can just get the sort of the deployment we need. Let's have a quick look here. So deployment gods have given us not the land we had before, nowhere near, but we do have this slightly raised land here. Dips down into a valley, sort of a small sort of divot is here. Oh, look at that there. That is a mound and a half. That is where we're going to set up our artillery, right here, but we're very, very close to them, so any fire is going to have to be directed quite quickly upon them. Let's get these gentlemen into some position. Oh, excellent. We do have defensive barricades as well, which is fantastic. Now, gentlemen, please, your discipline is required here. And we're going straight into quicklime. Quicklime is what pretty much annihilated the enemy in the previous battle. It really was an absolute joy to behold to see that being fired. Now, can we actually set our forces up here, past these sort of picket fences, as it were? The long riflemen will be crucial to defending the sort of front lines before the Iroquois get to us. Of course, we've got some nice units of cavalry here, plenty here, 4 of them. And again, they're going to be vital in our defence. We're going to have 2 on the left, 2 on the right. I'll just put them here at the moment. That's not where they're going to be. Wait a minute, gentlemen, please. One thing I will not stand is ill discipline. Right, where is our... Oh, look at that. 10th Regiment. Beautiful. 10th and 25th are going to form our... the mainstay of our defence here, but I have to be careful because you've got... Oh, we're lucky that we managed to move through that rock, as it were. Is that a central defence? I don't think it is. That is. 25th, so look where the deployment zone is. So they're going to be coming in much over this way here, because their deployment zone is longer in this way to our right than it is to their left. Or to our left, I beg your pardon. So we're going to deploy thus. Gentlemen, please. Right, let's set up our barricades here. 10th, 25th, they're our finest regiments. And we've got the 21st as well. Look at that, a strong, a centre held by our strongest, most experienced regiments here. Beautiful. 38th. Still an experienced regiment coming out of the academy with a lot of experience. Obviously had a tough training regime. And again, this right flank is probably going to take the brunt of most of the attack here, so we're going to have to be careful, extra vigilant. Let's pull our cav back here. We're going to be moving on to this flank here just to protect it. 33rd Regiment. I don't think I can deploy it as I would like. No, so it's going to have to deploy properly once the deployment has ended. And again, I'm not going to leave and neglect the... I'm not going to neglect the left flank either. I am going to put my general down here, on here, so that nothing is pretty much protected by this sort of the hill here. And we are going to deploy reserves. 35th is going to be put into reserve behind the main line here. And again, we're going to put the barricade. And then we have the 4th Regiment on the right, again in a reserve formation. Fire at will off. Now, oh, this is an absolute crucial role here. Oh, look at that, beautiful. And then here. Look at that, and they can deploy stakes, which I am going to do this time around. Now that's quite a nice defensive formation here. We are moving into full defensive mode here. The cavalry will, of course, be deployed left and right. I think we're good to go here, my friends. Let's begin this fight. There they are. There they are. Gentlemen, gentlemen. Alright, lads, fire. Gosh, look at that. It's an absolute blitzkrieg. Looks like we're going to have some I'm not going to be caught on the hop here again. I don't want to go too far away from our line, so I'm going to pull them to here. Just protect our flanks here. If they want us, they're going to have to come and get us. fire, gentlemen. Independent fire. Come on, reload those guns quicker, gentlemen, if you would, please. They disappeared. Oh, look at that. That is a sight to behold. It really is a beautiful sight. Look at that. Very, very crafty here. Got to be disciplined here, my friends. We really do. I bet they're impetuous now, but soon they won't be. Oh, come on, lads, get those guns firing. Good grief. Holy smokes. Get there before they do. Damn you, gentlemen. You will not. You will return. You will return. Oh, they've broken all along the line here. Protect this line. Protect the line, gentlemen. Of course they're wavering under superior firepower. Right, get yourselves back into that line and cover your comrades. Move! Kill that general. Get stuck in hand to hand. Stop messing about with the gun. Ah! Discipline, gentlemen. Discipline. What? They both broke. unbelievable. Absolutely. What the hell are they walking? Move, gentlemen, move. This is not a Sunday walk. If you would, please. And you shall remain in place, as per your orders. Oh, look at that. What a shot that was. That was beautiful. We've held. We seem to have some gentlemen who think they can return. Indeed not. And so it shall fall upon us. Here they come. Move! Oh my word, look at that. That's an absolute... Square formation! Oh, I shall not have this. And so it shall be the end. Get across there, gentlemen. Move. I don't care how tired you are. Move it. Back to your positions. I think it'll be the General's duty to... What the blazes is going on here? I want them dead, gentlemen. Dead. Please. If you'd be so kind. Fall back. That is a beautiful sight. Kill the chief. Kill him. There he is. Come on, lads. Jesus. They've gone. Come on, gentlemen, reload! Oh, that's broken them, that's broken them. They're shattered, they've gone. Anyone else? Is there anyone else here? No, my friends, we've done it! That was a tough fight, but we held, my friends. The lines held. With courage and with discipline, my friends. That was a beautiful sight. Have we finally defeated one of our toughest enemies? Is the war finally going to end? Look at that, we lost 1001, 1010, they got lost 2652, they've only got that remaining. Can we do it? Look at that, what a beautiful sight. That line infantry unit stood proud, my friends. Here they come, I knew it, I absolutely knew they would put everything into that. Ottomans who have absolutely smashed in the Russian Empire. Wow. They really have given them a thorough thrashing. Italian states. Portugal. A bit interesting to see what Russia does here. Or what it can do, indeed. I don't think much. Sweden is probably going to see that ship off there. Nothing silly, please, Spain. Thought so. There's no way they're going to allow that ship just to remain there. Not a chance. Oh, don't do it. No, they're going to... Oh, look at that. Things are going to rack and ruin now. I think the Russians might be running out of money. Mamelukes. Wow. Oh, machine rifling is done. We can now get Army Staff College. Well, can't really give us very much, but still, it'd be nice to have these Army Staff College. We get a percussion shell. We're also increasing our ships. We get everything for our ships to make them as strong as we possibly can. So look here, Michigan territory. Oh, we've done it! We've captured it. Oh, fantastic! Right, let's put that there. 40,000. Right, this army is going to be brought up to full spec immediately. And I think we can get rid of communal farming, make it a little bit better. And, oh actually, if I do anything rash, 500, actually I'll leave that as it is. There's no point in destroying things that are perfectly good. That was a little bit rash of me there. But then again, can I get more out of it if I put it into... Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll make this proper sort of estates, as it were. We can get probably a lot more gold out of it. Now, here, 4,000 for that, and 3,000, yes, indeed. Oh, look at that, 1,200 per turn, absolutely phenomenal. And here, we're going to have a steampunk gold mine. And we are, my friends, going to push in here. What's this army like here? That's quite a large army there. And we're going to have a magistrate's office here.
Your humble servant, sir.
Humble servant, sir.
Orders. Battalions ready.
Oh, 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 look at that. Demand surrender. Of course, it's their last
Siege works.
possible territory. Oh, look at that, New Spain. Virginia. State capital. We can indeed improve that further. Lower Louisiana has been brought up to full here there. Oh, that's back in business. Absolutely fantastic. Only 62 coming out of there. Does surprise me. Must be some kind of, must be something blocking that getting into there. That is strange. Wow, look at all the territory we've got here. This is absolutely huge. Machine rifling. +1. Steady under fire. What about over here? What can we get here? Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my word, once these are being completely done, this is going to, oh my word, this is going to bring an absolute bucket load of money in here. Look at this. It's worth every single penny. I mean, Mexico could just make so much money for us. I mean, South America is so rich in terms of the minerals and what you can get out of it. It is quite staggering. 4,900 coming out from just out Cuba. We've just absolutely streamlined everything we possibly can here to make it as, you know, as good as can be, to be honest with you. As good as can be. I'm actually going to move these back into Carolinas here, just in case the Mugahals decide to, you know, to throw a spanner in the works, as it were. I'm not prepared to just sit back and let things happen without us at least being prepared for it here. Now, Independence Hall, another 6 turns, but look at that, it's going to bring in a lot of bonus here to our income, a lot of bonus. Anything else we can build here? Possibly nothing yet. Army Staff College. We can probably put some walls around Boston. I think Boston could probably do with some defensive walls, just settlement fortifications, just to make sure we're good. I don't want us to be left out in the cold, as it were. Our infrastructure here, oh, that's almost done. And there as well, so that'll be great. Now our spy was no longer needed in the north. We already have a spy here with the British, so he's going to make his way down into Texas. I want to find out what's going on in Texas here. So we will be moving his troops into Texas. Corpus Christi, we've got some farmland, great states. We've got a seminary here. Nothing built there at all. The De Rio plantations.
Settlement besieged.
But they will be coming out to us, my friends. Look at that. That's a huge amount of bowmen here. And some mob. Once they're gone, that will be the end of the Iroquois, my friends. That is the war. They brought the war to us, remember. We did not want the war with them. They brought it to us. We were perfectly content to leave everything. Look at that. I wonder why the French have suddenly got that. That makes me a little bit suspicious here. Will they? Not a problem, and I'll just give them one. No, fine. Hostile with us. Allies. Ah, Mughal Empire, of course. Nope. Okay. That's fine with me. I shall remember that once I deal with the Mughal Empire. Believe me, that shall not be too far off. But I intend to reap the rewards of a successful campaign in South America here. Antigua is looking rather ripe for the taking. Yeah, indeed, we've got this Spanish port here under siege. Look at that, man. Oh, they're already done. They're already steam pump mines. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. We've cut off the supply coming to there. There's not going to nothing is going to go out of there. My word, the wealth coming from here is staggering. But I need to clear up all of our our rear lines, as it were. And that's going to take quite a long time. I have to send 2 armies into Mexico.
Ready and awaiting order.
I mean, that is some fighting right there, my friends. That is some serious fighting right there.
Make ready.
I'm going to hold on to this here because, as you can see, they're not too friendly with us here at the moment. And the infrastructure is definitely going to have to be improved here to bring everything in line. I think we're good here. Right, let's end this. Hang on, a quick look here. 40 look at that. Our tax income is actually greater than our army upkeep. That is what I've always strived for, my friends. Is really what I strive for. Is a greater tax income is pretty much looking after our army upkeep. I know that we've still got to repair quite a few army units, which means that will rise quite quickly. But still, look at that. That is something that I always strive for. Right, let us end this turn here. Let's see what happens. There's a potential, my friends, for another fight. The last fight here. Great Britain. Wait, ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Wait a minute. Ooh. Don't. Wait. Are they going to invade Sweden? Are they going to invade Sweden? Because that would literally blow my mind. Genoa, France, which was allied with us for a good amount of time, and then we sort of lost it when the Mughal, they decided to take Mughal's side, but then they came back to a military alliance with us again, probably because they could see into the future that we were going to be very, very powerful indeed, or at least give them something to think about in terms of our military might here. But we do have a large debt to repay here to Prussia and to the Mughals. I do believe the Ottoman Empire might swallow up the entirety of Russia here, unless Russia does something extremely drastic. But the Ottomans have pretty much got everything upgraded here. Their income must be stupendous, to say the least, to say the very, very least. Ooh, nicely done, Portugal. Russia. Wow. Spain. Nothing silly, Spain. Nothing silly at all. Sweden. Here we go. What's going to happen here? Where are Britain going? I have to check the diplomatic status of Britain and Sweden. Are they at war with one another? They don't seem to be bothering each other, but I find it very strange that Britain would head that way, unless Britain is going to attack Russia in the far north there. Mamelukes. Ooh, carronades. Rifle cannon. That's okay. Oh, Gulf of Mexico. Heavy first rate. Look at that. Fantastic. Good Hope. 42,000. 45,000. Oh my word, that's why. Look at that. And we're going to equate that to a great palatial estate. Like I said, my friends, we're going to squeeze every single ounce of gold we can out of this economy. I want it to be bristling. I'm actually going to put that, take that down there as well to make sure we get the full amount we need here out of these. And we're going to begin the build up here. Texas, please, my friend. Oh, look at that. The French are now starting to develop some kind of infrastructure here, which is good for us because that means we're going to get trade with the French here. I would hope so anyway, especially with our direct link. Oh, we should have a direct link with them across here, but they'll be coming out next turn there. I do need to squeeze everything out of this here, I really do. 2 more turns. We shall actually increase or improve the infrastructure here in these newly acquired territories. What's the infrastructure like here? Oh, still basic roads. Just not good enough. 62? That is pitiful. Don't tell me they're just looping back through here. I have absolutely no idea what's going on there. They're going from here, going through a ship, then they're going out here. And then up the coast. And then out here. Wow, that's crazy. Ooh. Oh. A steam oh my word, I'm having a steamship. I am having a steam, look at that steamship. Oh my word, we're all over that, my friends. We're definitely having one of them. Wow. Thank you, good sir, indeed. Thrice times over. I think with our money here, we are going to build ourselves some more ships here. Just gotta make sure I've covered all my bases here in terms of the ships we have here. I think I will increase my troop numbers here. 5 regiments going into New Mexico. I think we can begin replenishing these armies here. Have we lost any troops? Nope, we've got Legion of the United States, I think. Oh. Oh, look at that. 2nd New York. Oh, where will you be heading, my friends? Where will you? I think I'll send you south, and you will join the Marine Expeditionary Force as a specialist unit. Anyone else I can invest in here now? But we do have a good... As soon as this port here is up to date, that'd be quite nice. Quick look here at France. We are trading with France. Austria is indifferent, which is fine. I'm not really bothered by that at all. Anything else that needs replenishing, updating here? I don't believe so. This army is going to be replenished, and I'm not going to put this army into replenishment just yet, not until the fight is over. I think we're pretty good. If I'm not going to do that, then what I am going to do is I'm going to put a wall around this, settlement fortifications. Like I said, my friends, I'm not going to waste a single penny here. Everything I've got is going to be used in some way or another, either to reinforce our economy or to reinforce our infrastructure and our defence. So, once I've got the settlement fortification on Boston, my two main capital cities will be then fully secured, fully independent, and fully secured from outside interference. And then we'll have got them also up to absolute the best we can get. Everything here is will be, apart from obviously improved fortification, which we will get when we are where our economy is absolutely off the chart. That is when we will really push the boat out here and go for a full improved settlement fortifications. But at the moment, Philadelphia is secure, and in 4 more turns, Boston will also be secure here on the coast, on the northwest Atlantic coast here. Just in case the Mughals or the British or the Prussians decide to have a look at that there, then they shall. Oh, I could even put it on New York. New York might even see itself being improved significantly in terms of its infrastructure and its defence. Right, I think we've got another fight coming up, my friends. Let's end the turn. We've got another fight coming up here. For absolute definite here. Britain. Who is Britain going to strike? I forgot to check who Britain are going to strike. But whoa! Oh, good grief! They're going for Russia. They're going for Russia. I don't believe it. That is mind-boggling. Britain is invading Russia. Holy smokes! Nothing silly, Britain. Nothing silly at all. Again, the Crimean Khanate raiding these trade lines here. I have to get myself some ships and take myself into some of these trade lines here and really push on and really sort of increase our trade. But I'll have to go up there with quite a sizable fleet into one of those zones, because the chances of us being hit by one of our enemies or friends at the moment, should I say, then that's really what we need to look out for. Prussia. Nothing silly. Oh, Iroquois. There it is, my friend. There it is. Oh, and they've been battered quite badly here. Jeepers creepers, they've taken a real battering here. This is the fight we're going to take right now, my friends. Right now, indeed. I am going to quickly save this because we are quite close to doing this, and I really wanted to do it. Yep, I'll write the file. Right, let's do this. The final, potentially the final battle in the Iroquois War. Oh my word, it really is so close, tantalizingly close, my friends, within our grasp here. The final annihilation of the Iroquois could be in our grasp here. I kid you not. And what a victory that would be. What a victory. After years of attacks in the Carolinas, years of attacks elsewhere where they were trying to squeeze us, come down in, take Boston, take Virginia, trying to attack Philadelphia. They were very close to Philadelphia at one time, very, very close indeed, but we managed to push them back. Luckily we prepared ourselves. Preparation, my friends, is absolutely key. Luck favours the prepared mind. Can we do this? Indeed we can, my friends. Indeed we can. This really is an important fight here for us. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful sight that is right there. Oh, look at the cannon. We've got 5 24-pounders here. This is going to really... I'm going right up on here. Look at that. What a beautiful location here. We're going to set these up here. Actually, probably on the very apex here of this, actually. Probably best if we put our our cannons thus, because we've got this sort of outcrop here which always disrupts the flow here. We can put troops down the side here, which is nice. Again, our general behind here. Gentlemen, if you would please, need to put in a strong, oh look at that, 68th Regiment. That's going to take the brunt of the attack here. And we've got the 69th. As you can see, there's quite an overlap here, so we are actually going to put these on the right, 69th Regiment. We do have one horse only, so that's going to be definitely held back into sort of reserve role here. I'm not sure why they're so short on that, but we don't have any light infantry either, which is a bit of a boon. But this is not really, this army hasn't been designed for fighting native Indians, as it were. This one is more a conventional fighting force in terms of fighting a conventional sort of Spanish force. It hasn't been really equipped for Native American fighting, as it were, which usually revolves around a lot of cannon, a lot of, or at least a smattering of light infantry, and definitely, my friends, strong cavalry presence, which is absolutely vital, which we don't really have here. I'm going to put the 77th here on the left. I'm going to deploy quite a lot of units here to make sure we don't have anything go wrong here. They do have a huge deployment zone, so do we, but I just want to make sure I cover all my bases here. 76th, again, on the left hand flank. And the last regiment to go in the line will actually get spikes, because they tend to hit the last regiment quite hard, the horse, the cavalry. 42nd Regiment. Put a 30th Regiment up here, but again it can't deploy properly until the deployment ends. Now, I am going to put 2 regiments up here in reserve on the right hand flank. And we do have a lot of reserves here. We're going to have 3 regiments. One's going to stay where it is here, which is the 73rd Regiment. And then we've got the 87th, 71st, which again are going to be used in a reserve role. I've got a feeling this flank might be a little bit weak, but we're going to keep the cavalry on this flank, which is the 24th Regiment. Alright, I think we're ready to go here. Let's do this, my friends, the final fight. Steady, lads, steady. Looks like they're going to be shifting along this flank here for definite, so I'm going to put in these regiments here just to make sure we can hold this. But they can take their time if needs be. I'm going to make sure that nothing goes... Oh, gentlemen, please. That's a poor... And thus the 73rd Regiment will be moved back here, just as a precautionary note. Oh, American Lancers. Oh god, I forgot to deploy them. What an idiot. Rookie mistake there, an absolute rookie mistake. We could have already been pounding these to pieces already. That's a rookie mistake on my part. Silly, silly, and silly again. But then again, luckily they wouldn't have been in reach anyway. So I just got away with that, but that was a rookie mistake there, my friends. I hold my hands up. An absolute rookie mistake. Let's see how these fare now, getting some 24 pounders hitting them. Oh, oh! Oh! word, that is unbelievable. You saw that for yourself, my friends. You saw that for yourself. Holy smokes. Actually, we can speed this up a little bit just to make sure they get into play. Move it, gentlemen. Move! Grief. Remember your training. Damn you. Remember your training. That. Did you see that, my friends? That is why the Marines are going to get these 24-pounders, because the power these give you is mind-blowing. Come on, lads, get those guns reloaded. Easy, lads, easy. Jeepers creepers, great balls of fire. That's about as good as it gets. That is about as good as it gets. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's about as good as it gets right there, my friends. I kid you not. There's a lot more of them, though. There's a lot more of them. They do tend to creep upon you very, very slowly here. Can we butcher this unit here? If we can, it'll break them pretty much. Come on, let's get those guns reloaded here. Getting sloppy here. Can't allow that sort of thing to creep in. We are actually going to move in to the side here. Holy smokes. It's an absolute massacre. It is a massacre. Back to your lines, please, lads. Back to your lines. Back to your lines. Holy smokes, it's an absolute massacre, my friends. this off. Far. Come on, shatter them. Shattered. Stay with it, lads. Stay with it. They're brave. I'll give them that. They are brave. We give them no mercy, none at all. Butcher them along that line, lads. Get into them, get into them. Ah, some tribesmen. Oh, holy smokes. They're shattered. They're absolutely shattered. So are these. Yes, we did it, my friends. We did it. We absolutely did it, my friends. Unbelievable. Can this be the final foray now, the final redoubt of the Iroquois? Have we done it? Have we broken the back of them? 61 men remaining. We've already fought this chief before, Sigwaha do Guahi. Have we done it? And, oh, look at Spain. Spain is in ruin. Madrid could fall. Who is attacking? Wait a minute. What's going on there exactly? Who is attacking Madrid? That, whoa, Crimean Khanate against Ottomans? Probably not their wisest move. Come on, repair that now, Ottomans. We don't need this kind of thing disrupting our trade between us. Oh, what the blazes is that? What's this up here? Is that Prussian there? What the blazes is that? Or is that rebel? Whoa. Plot thickens, my friend. Plot thickens hugely. And what's this here? Is this rebel land here? Russia? What are Russia going to do? Possibly nothing at all. I'm not sending them any help. I'm not sending Russia any help at all. They're on their own. Whatever they need to do it themselves. That is it. Oh, look at that! They've just taken it back. Holy smokes! I wrote off Russia far too. Whoa. Easy there. Looks like looks like Spain might be coming a little bit more aggressive here. And wait a minute, where the heck are those troops going? but don't try anything with me. Don't try anything with me now. Look at that. Russia just took all that back off here. They must have retaken Moscow from the Ottomans. Is the Ottoman Empire going to implode internally here? I'm going to check this out. I'm going to check this out in a second, my friends, but steam pump land drainage, even better. Check out what's going on here. Desk librarian. A factory master. Oh, excellent. Industrial technologies. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. Oh, the Iroquois have gone. We've done it, my friends. The war is over between the Iroquois and ourselves. Oh my gosh, what a war that was. What a fight that was. But my word, we have found ourselves in this war, my friends. We really have. It has dragged us from where we were, which is right from the depths of despair, my friends. It's now brought us up to one of the most powerful nations here in the Americas. It really has. Not in the world, not yet. We're not there yet. But it has focused our minds on our military and also critically on our economy. It has made us really have to push hard on both fronts and fight at the same time. It has allowed us to sort of streamline our operations, both militarily and economically, to get the best of what we can with as little as we possibly can. And look at this, and this is the reward. A thriving, booming economy and a really veteran, hard, battle-hardened army now, which really has faced some of the toughest tests that any army can possibly. And now we're ready to fight, my friends, further afield. Now we got South America firmly in our sights. Oh, look at this. This is a beautiful sight. I'm going to squeeze every last penny out of this. I really am. Oh, fur trader. Excellent. Everything going well here, indeed. How's the wall going? 3 more turns until we get our wall. We can now... Actually, we've got these under control. It's almost under full control here. Make sure we're down. Crimean County's been destroyed. Whoa! Oh, look at that. +1 mention. -1? Oh. Strong drinker. Oh no, John Paul Jones, Admiral, is gone. Damn. Oh no, he was a fantastic Admiral. Okay, I think we're going to 35,000 it. 37,000, why is that? Ah, Sweden, with the Ottoman Empire has been hit, that's why. We have lost about 10,000 income there, but it doesn't matter. We're going to make our own way in this world, my friends. Our own way in this world, but we are still going to keep our navy coming up here. And look at that, an idiot full stack in here. Thank you very much, good sir. Ho ho ho. 2 more turns and we get all of these glorious actually trading with the French. I don't know why we're not trading here along this route. That does perturb me a little bit. Ah, 1,592, that's more like it. Ah, that's gone. Excellent, so it's not looping back around with each other now, that's great. Looks like, oh, 1, 3, 2, 8, what can we get there? Oh, 800 per turn, thank you very much. Here is going to be fully upgraded. The infrastructure is still growing here. How's here? We can dismantle that. Meeting hall, which is fine. Still got a few things growing here and build. Ooh, look at that there. You can definitely be. And you can have cobbled roads. Now we can repair our army group here, which it did take quite a thrashing. This can actually be brought into line with requirements. Now this army here, which is repairing, which is going to take quite a while. We are also going to repair and replenish this army, which doesn't really need a lot. Just 2,000 coins worth, and then this army, which has, again, not really much damage at all to it, which is great. So this army group is actually going to be up and running quite quickly here, which is great to see. That's exactly what we wanted. And we've got all of these things as well. Sugar, oh my gosh, that's going to be a huge amount. But I wanted to check what's going over here in Europe. Who is this? Prussia. Prussia has got Komi. Well, I'll be damned. And Russia has taken back. There it is. They've taken Moscow back. As you can see here, look at that. They've taken that back. Firmly back under their control now. But what's going on here? Look at that. Rebels. Anatolia rebels, which means this means that probably the Ottomans aren't really keeping enough troops in these areas to keep things tied down. Because there's no way that should have rebelled unless the Ottomans ignored this area here and just were so far deep into Russia. They didn't really take much notice of what was going on. But I think Russia's striking back pretty hard here, because a lot of these things are still smoking husks. Look at this. All of these are smoking ruins here. I don't know what's going on, but there's a possibility whoa, the Mamelukes have got that, so they've obviously traded this off for something. It's a possibility the Ottomans might implode from within. But the Russians are back. I shouldn't have written them off so soon, but it looks like they're coming back here. And these will probably be repaired eventually, but they've managed to retake Moscow, which is a critical juncture here. And it's also going to give us a good amount of income as well here. But the Ottoman trade route here was disrupted for the time, as you can see. It needs to be repaired. Please repair it, Ottomans. Please repair it. Wow, Prussia's got that there. Prussia really does have carved out quite an empire here along the North and Baltic Seas. United States 3,000. Courland has got 8,000 in there. What I want to know is where Britain went. Where did Britain go? Britain sent a force up here, but where did it go? I just don't understand the reason for Britain doing that. Oh my God, Ben, look at that army. That is a beautiful army. 3 regiments of guards, heavy horse, which is basically protecting the royal family, life guards, Black Watch, rocket troops, 4 batteries of 24-pounders. That is a fantastic looking army. It's going to do someone a lot of damage. That is there. United States is 8,116 here. My word. Got our income going in and out of there. That is mind-boggling. 18,000 coming in here for Prussia. 23,000 for Prussia. They are making an absolute fortune here. Austria's got that. Barbary States, Mamelukes. Honestly, Europe is in absolute turmoil here. The only stability here is the Mughal. They are the only ones with any sort of stability here. They've got everything under their control apart from here. And this is very interesting here because we've got these rebels here, and I intend for this to be mine. This is going to be my staging ground for an invasion of India. But that's going to be a way off yet, my friends. We need, and also, if I'm not mistaken, I thought it was under a lot of pressure here, but they seem to have stabilised. Good grief, look at that army. That is as scary as it comes. It doesn't matter though, my friends, we are more than prepared to fight this here. But I'm going to have to get some ships here. I think what we will use is some sloops here to get some of our armies across here. Well, I want to take Texas. I want to link these 2 lands together. So I will be sending an army to invade Texas, so we can link all of these together. We've got trade moving through all these. I also want New Mexico. We've got seminary there. And we've also got, what's this army looking like here? It's not got much horse, so we get a general in here, and we're going to get 3 cavalry units. We've created our own army here in Mexico. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. This is sort of the bonus episode, as it were. And I really hope you've enjoyed it, my friends, because it has been a really eventful time here for us. We didn't manage to get Upper Louisiana. That's my main gripe. If we'd have got that, we'd have pretty much brought all of sort of continental America, apart from Fort Nashwack here, and Texas under our control. New Mexico, of course, we want as well. But these wouldn't have. We need these to. Maybe if something happens to France, we might. But I'm not going to do anything with France because we're allied with them. I want them to be sort of here on this flank. I don't mind that at all. That's fine. I can manage with that. Not a problem at all. But anyway, friends, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please comment, like, and subscribe. Please keep your comments coming down below, my friends. They have always been fantastic, and they still are fantastic. All your comments are really mean a lot to me. They really do. I hope you're all having a good week. Hope you all have a good weekend coming up. But until next time, my friends, I can promise you the sort of remaining campaign against the Spanish in South America. Then, my friends, we're probably going to turn our gaze to the Mughal Empire, and that's going to require a huge investment in not in money but also troops and ships. But that, my friends, is for the future. But until next time, my friends, when I can promise you many more battles to come. Until then, bye for now.